Okay guys, this is what I started off with. We got the clear coat, we have the gloss black, and we have the primer. Don't worry about the goof off. I had to do something with my other rim, and yeah. Alright, so we started on the other tire, or the other rim, and the tire, you might as well say. I'm not keeping these tires, so yes, spray paint did get all over them. But yeah, here go the primer. As you guys can see, looks really clean. I'm not gonna lie, even it looks clean like that. It looks clean like this if I was to like leave them this color, but I'm not. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and hit it with the can of spray, the gloss black Rust-Oleum, and we're just gonna put a first coat on. We're not gonna get everything. We're just gonna, you know, dab here, dab there. Like I said, don't let go of the button. This can is almost empty, so I'm gonna just use what I can out of this. Y'all get it? Use what I can. All right. All right, so you guys see what I was talking about when I said it splurs onto the paint. But don't worry, that's not going to mess up anything at all, because like I said, this is the first coat. We're going to go ahead and do another coat, and then we're going to do a final coat. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this can. This can is already done for. You can find this can in your Lowe's. That's where I went to go get that one. And I'm going to show you the little splurs on the rim. You see it? The little splurs on the rim. But those are going to go away. Don't worry about it. We're going to go over those with another coat here in about 10 minutes. And I'll see you guys then. Okay, so I didn't show you this part, but this is the part where I mask off the center cap, because I want this to stay chrome looking. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same with that. All you got to do is have some tape like this, masking tape. And you gotta have a sharp knife. Even though this knife is dirty, this knife is really sharp. My father-in-law. Okay, so right here, I'm masking off the emblem, so I can go ahead and spray these as well. What I like to do is take the tape and make sure it's taped down to something, so we can go ahead and you know, cut this. Make sure this is cut really really good where your emblem is, because if not, piece of the emblem is going to be whatever color you're painting your rim. And if you don't want that to happen, make sure you do this part very, very carefully. Make sure you take your time on this part as well. Let me see. There we go. There we go. And then the rest of this, you can just tuck in with the knife. And boom. That emblem is covered for the most part. And make sure you wipe it down. Make sure you wipe it down, and after that, you're good. Everything looks good. Right, so when applying this next coat, like I said, you want to start away from the rim and then work your way in. This is the second coat. We're going to do this one a little bit thicker than the first coat, and then the last coat we're going all in. Alright. See how even that's coming out? Make sure you get the ins and out. Make sure you don't put too much. Just enough. You don't have to get everything right now. Remember that. That's getting all in my face. Don't have to get everything right now. Make sure you hit it with the full circle. And you probably wondering why. You're probably wondering why I'm spraying it on the tire. Like I said, I'm not keeping these tires. These tires are worn out. They're mismatched. Some have cut in them, like in the rubber, and we're not keeping it. So that is the second coat. Like I said, you don't have to be perfect, but that is the second coat right there. As you see, I missed a couple of spots right here, my bad, but that's okay, because that last coat, we're gonna go ahead and cover all of the whole rim. But it looks good. It's looking good. Let me go ahead and get the middle right quick. Just a little circle in the middle. And then boom. Finish that off with that little circle in the middle. Then when we come back, let this dry, sit for 10 minutes. We're going to hit it with the final coat. We're going to get everything. Don't really matter if you get those, I ain't going to lie. But, I mean, if you get them, you get them. If you don't, you don't. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but here go the caps. And here go the paint. I already primed them down. And I need to push that back on there just a little bit more. And then spray these down. Yep, there they go. They good. Hit that a little bit more. Let that dry. For the final coat, this is where you lay it on it. Don't hold back. Just make sure you get the spots that you missed, and make sure you coat this bad boy really good. All right, and that is the final coat right here. That is the final coat. If you see anything that you messed up on, that you feel that you messed up on, you can always touch it up. I feel like I messed up on that little side right there, so I'm gonna just touch it up, and then boom, everything looks good. Everything looks good. If you want to, you can always end it with a circle in the middle, but make sure you end it with a circle on the outside of the rim so you can get the outside of it as well. We're going to let that dry for about 30 minutes. After it dries, we're going to hit it with the Clearcoat. We're going to put 3 coats onto this rim, so make sure it can last. I was touching the rim and everything feels dry to the finger. I'm not gonna say to the hand because I touched it with a finger, okay? Everything is really smooth. If you guys can see it, it's really smooth, like really smooth. And we got the Clearcoat. We're gonna add 1 coat, 2 coat, and 3 coats. I'm not gonna show all of it, but I'm gonna just show you that I'm adding the first coat. All right, I'm gonna let that coat sit for 5 minutes because on the back of the bottle it says the best results is to wait 5 minutes and then hit another coat, and then wait 5 minutes and then hit another coat. I'll be back. I know I said I wasn't going to film the other coat, but gotta give you guys another clear coat. Alright, so it's been like 5 minutes since I put the first clear coat on, you can see that it's starting to settle in and it's looking real good. But after you put the second coat and then the third coat, man, they look amazing. Alright, so I'm gonna try to hold this and do this the best way I can. Alright. Look at that. Look at that, boy. Alright. So that is the second clear coat. We're gonna let that dry for 5 minutes, and then I'll come back and do the last clear coat, and then I'll show you the results at the end. This is the last and final coat of the clear coat. Alright, now if you want to, you can add another one. That's up to you for extra you know, long durability and stuff like that. And I've noticed if you miss a couple of spots, your rim will not have that smooth texture to it. It will have like this it's like not really sandpaper, but I mean, if you go to the finest sandpaper, it probably have that little bit feel to it. So you just want to hit it off with some more clear coat and let that dry, and after that it will feel good, like it will feel really smooth. So I'm gonna hit it off with another clear coat, and this bottle is almost done. I've only got through 2 wheels, and that's because I'm trying to get them as perfect as possible. If I gotta go back to Lowe's and buy another bottle of this, which I'm probably am, let's get it. I don't care. It's better to get this stuff, do it yourself, than go to somebody's shop and spend $600 on something that you could have did yourself. Okay, now these were like not new rims. Okay, these had curb rashes, everything on them. They didn't really look too good. I'm gonna show you the rim before. This is the rim before. Let me get a close up. Look at this. Look at that. I didn't do this. Okay, before I bought the car, somebody else did that to the rims. Somebody else did that to the rims. So that's the way the rim looked before I painted them and I put all of this stuff on it. So all of that stuff goes away once you go ahead and throw paint over your wheels and they look all good. Now, it's up to you to fix the curb rashes. If you want to go ahead and take it to a shop and spend that extra buku money on it, if you got the money, go ahead. But if you're like me, throw some paint over that bad boy, get some new tires for that bad boy, and boom, we good. You feel me? Because I mean, who's really going to be up close on your car like that at the end of the day? Nobody. They're going to see it from a distance. They're going to be like, that car looks good with them black rims on it. Before I was rudely interrupted by another phone call, here we go once again. We're going to add this once and final layer coat to the rim. Let's get it. Now, I'm going to try to get everything this time, yo, because this is going to be the final coat. And if you want to, make sure you got everything. Make sure you get everything. Because like I said, this matters. Make sure you finish that off with that round. Look how clean that bad boy is. Look, I see that I missed. It looked like I missed a spot right there, right? Gonna hit that up. Gonna hit this inside up. Make sure you get everywhere. This is the last and final coat. And we're gonna let that dry. We're gonna let that dry. That bad boy looks nice. Y'all can see the shine now. Look at that smoke coming from the rim. Shit, look like I'm out here doing burnouts. Hey, told you guys I will be back and show you the final product, the final finish, the final of the final, the last of the last. Anyways, that bad boy is shiny now, bruh. Look at that. That's not the rim that we've been working on. That's the one that I did before. But I want to show you guys that both of them really looks good. Okay? And here goes the other one. Really shiny. nice. Like I said, if you want your rims to look really good, yo, the Clearcoat, take it and go ham with it. Go ham with it, because at the end of the day, when it dries, it's going to feel good, it's going to look good, and it's going to last longer than ever. You feel me? There go the little caps, and here goes the rim, how it looked before. Right here, like I said, it has scratches on it and everything. And we're gonna do this one tomorrow because it's getting a little bit too late. I'm not gonna show you guys me doing all the other ones because it doesn't really matter. All you need to do is see me do one, and then you get the rest, right? All right. So also make sure you have a little water bottle, right? So you can spray, and some sandpaper as well. Don't get the harder sandpaper. They go up from numbers like 80 to like 600 to like 1200. Find the finest sandpaper that you can get. Get a water bottle or soak it in some soapy water before you use it, and just slightly wipe over your rim. Now you're going to see scratches on your rim and everything, but chances are, if you're doing this to your rim or your wheels, it doesn't really matter. You just want them another color, and you probably going to have them another color as long as you have them. Alright, so I'm not looking to sell these rims. I'm not looking to get rid of them. I'm just looking to repaint them. And I mean, if you wanted to, you can get the curb rashes off. I don't really care, so I'm leaving the curb rashes on there, and I'm just going to paint over them, and then, you know, slap the clear coat down, and then they come out looking like this. They come out looking like this, man. I ain't gonna lie, this rim right here looks like a brand new rim. Now I know I'm gonna say this once again, because I know people are gonna ask, why didn't you like tape up the tire, or why didn't you put the cars between the rim and the wheel and the rubber? Like I said, I'm not keeping none of the rubber. All the rubbers are on the tires right now, but all of those are getting taken off, and then new rubber is going to be put on the tire. I'm probably going to also get some rubber paint, and I'm probably going to go ahead and outline or mark you know, the name of the tire white. So when I'm rolling down the road, that bad boy is white. Or I might not do white, I might just do the same color as my car. So when I'm riding down the road, you'll see the same color as my car on the tire. I don't know yet, so we're gonna see how that looks. And you know, hopefully you guys like this video. I appreciate you guys coming along for the journey. Once again, you will need the spray paint. Let me go walk over here. Once again, these are the products that I used. I also used that brush back there because, you know, you gotta wash the rim, you gotta, you know, sand it down, you gotta clean the rim before you do all of this. Okay, so make sure you do that. Don't worry about the goof off over there. That's to get paint off your rim if you don't want it on your rim anymore. Really good products as well if you need to get some paint off your rim. Just let it sit. Don't let it sit in the sun because it dries up too quickly. Make sure you just spray it on your rim for like 40 seconds. Maybe add another coat so it can, like, you know, really get down deep into the rim. And it's also going to eat your fucking your clear coat off your rim. So make sure you don't care. Alright. Okay, so we got the primer right here, Rust-Oleum primer. I got it from Lowe's. We got the gloss black paint. Is paint and prime in one. You can either get this kind with the little spray tip. I highly recommend you getting the spray tip that's in this one right here. That spray tip. You see, if you could find this can. Okay, so the video cut because I'm using this you know, 4K 60 FPS. Alright, so if you can find this tip on this can and get the same color, alright, get it, because I don't like the tip of this. I don't like the tip. I swear I don't. I like this one. That's what she said, right? Anyways, get some clear coat, durable top coat, Rust-Oleum, Remember Lowe's or Walmart or wherever you go to find this stuff at, alright? And make sure you have enough cans, because this can is empty and this can is empty as well. I still got this can and I still have this can. Alright, like I said, primer, the paint, the coat. Make sure you get a brush so you can actually wash your rims. Alright, if you want your paint off of your rim, use Goof Off, really good product. Make sure you have some microfiber cloths, and you know, you have this look right here. Cheap. You don't need to pay somebody $600-700 to get this. Do it yourself. I thought I couldn't do it. Now look at it. And I'm making this video to show you guys you can do it as well, if I can do it. If you like the video, make sure you give that motherfucking thumbs up. Don't give that thumbs down, bro. Come on, man. Don't be hating on your boy. Make sure y'all go and check me out on twitch.tv gfamous92. And make sure you hit that sub button on the YouTube channel so you guys can always stay up to date with the latest videos that I come out with. Alright, guys. Go ahead and get up out of here. I'll see you guys later.